We're here in Waterbury. This week is the Love and Marriage issue of 7 Days, and today we're going to talk to the Vogelsang-Cards.
I'm Vogelsang.
And I'm Card. So for the longest time, I was just Jay Card. Life was easy then.
Poor Jay. We wanted to have the same last name for all of us.
I think we are just a normal family. We're not too extravagant or anything like that, but we're just a normal family mostly. We just do a Halloween photo.
We fell in love with Waterbury at that moment because they really take Halloween seriously here. Yeah, we got to meet her. That was 2019. But now that we've been in Waterbury for a while, all these parents know me from puppeteering and bringing the puppets program to their school year after year.
Kind of wanted to be like the creepy house, the ones that people walk by and come up with stories about it. But when there's a giant van with puppets on the side of it parked in the driveway, it destroys some of that kind of spooky mystery.
Because all the kids, they were walking like, oh, puppets! Oh my God! Will you marry me?
Jeannie's very interested too. Jeannie's never approaches strangers. What are you doing? Domino.
I realized that we've been in this house for 10 years. So it was built by the town doctor, and luckily none of the floods have touched this house. But the interesting part of this house is it has a lot of character, a lot of details, a lot of the crown molding and the spiral staircase and the original wallpaper, but it also has a lot of personality. This house, just because it's almost 200 years old, has absorbed so much personality that it almost has its own character. But then the other side of it is it's also haunted. So what are the ghosts up to? So we're known as the haunted house in Waterbury.
Yeah, they're just here, part of the family.
So our collection of collectibles and art really range. We love all these fun little pieces that we find from artists that we don't know. We love our friends who are artists. Then we also have, thanks to my mom, this is actually Pierre Solage. The full sunshine, this whole entryway just turns into blues and yellows. So the story of how we met, and I was wearing my big platform boots.
7 foot tall, terrifying redhead.
And I walk up to him and I said, "You seem like a really interesting person." And Jay's response was, he emitted a sound, a big squawking sound.
Oh, this doesn't happen. The woman of your dreams doesn't just come up and start talking to you. It was that strike of lightning. It was that once in a lifetime sound that I think it only comes out when you meet your soulmate. And
yeah.
And
it was that first date, and all of a sudden I realized, oh, this is my soulmate. And so on the first day I said, okay, this is my plan. I want to have a kid, but I want to be married. We got to do this whole timeline.
I know, I'm 26 years old, the clock is ticking. There's no point in getting involved in relationships that aren't going to get me to that goal of having a kid and getting married. So, are you in? We started dating in 2007.
Yeah.
We got engaged in 2008, and we got married in 2009.
We knew we were going to do a Hallowedding.
Yep.
Halloween is important to us. Sweet thing is, Jay's sister is an amazing crafter. An artist, and she made this for me. Our normal might not be the normal of everybody else because our marriage is made up of kindness and communication and not strictly in a box. When we knew we wanted to have him, it was all part of the plan and all part of the blood timeline. Aaron did this of Zarek. It looks just like you.
Yeah. I like my family a lot. They bring me on fun adventures to different places around the world. I love them. They're amazing.
Aww. Somehow we ended up with a Christmas baby.
Yeah. The holiday photo is usually each year it's sort of like a description, like a rough description of what has happened that year. I remember in 2020 there was toilet paper all around, there's Spam, and I'm pretty sure the Christmas tree was on fire. This year we did sort of a funeral type style thing.
We love creating family traditions.
You have to place it on the tile that you just placed, so if you placed it in that town.
Okay. So I work for Vermont Family Network's Puppets and Education. I run a gallery in the South End, Havoc Gallery, with artist Bruce R. McDonald.
And most people don't expect when I say it, work for the federal government.
I have a neuromuscular disease. Jay and I are about to go to LA on Tuesday to do surgery with the best orthopedic surgeon for what I have is Charcot-Marie tooth disease. And we're gonna be out there for 3 weeks for a whole new foot, ankle, and even calf reconstruction.
You disclosed the CMT on our first date too, because she said, they've said that by my early 20s I'll be in a wheelchair, and she's like, here I am 26, I'm not yet, but I may very well be someday, and is that something you're okay with?
I'm pretty impressed though that this was my first time in the wheelchair, and I'm 43, that was before I turned 44. When I was 11, they first diagnosed it, they thought I was going to be in a wheelchair by when I was 20. You're never going to dance. You're never going to be a professional dancer, and you're going to be in a wheelchair by the time you're 20. You're a high-risk pregnancy. You're going to be bedbound. I remember I was 8 months pregnant with Zarek, and I was big pregnant. And I was on the stage in Boston performing with my dance company. And it was such an exhilarating moment where I realized I've defeated over and over again. But this is the first time where I am giving into the disease, and I am doing what I need to do for my body, because it's finally caught up with me.
Yeah.
Put it back in and reshuffle. That's what we do with that one.
Jay, I mean, he signed his name in blood saying, yeah, I will take care of you. So I knew that to grow old with someone, I didn't know if I would be walking for very long, even to go through this surgery, which is a long recovery. I don't start walking until probably mid-April. I know that there's no other person that I would want to do this with other than Jay. And Jay is the best equipped human to do this.
Do you want to place one of your meeples on the monastery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Being just a part of his family is very nice. It's very calming because usually we're not like, unless we're on time-short vacations, but usually not like go, go, go. We're usually more relaxed and calm. And
so we actually grew up pretty close to each other, but we didn't meet each other until we were here in Vermont. It's the community, it's the politics.
The safety of it, just the Vermont of it all.
Domino.
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 Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. And this is where we're gonna raise our child.
Good job, honey.
thank you.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Thank you, Vogelsang-Cards, and we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon. It's freezing today. I can't feel my face.
We have this mean one right here.
Mean nasty cat here.
Yeah, we
I
have
have a mean, nasty cat.
the worst.
Mine looks like your cat, actually.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're
gonna be best friends. Domino's just so excited.
I'm